back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I'm doing hashtag Friday Reads, which I tell you the books that I'm reading Friday and all of next week. So I'm in a bit of a reading slump. I am in the middle of lots and lots of books. Nothing's keeping my attention. So let me just share where I am and how far I've got. So the first book, and also I'm doing Buddy-a-thon right now. So we're in the middle of Buddy-a-thon. I have 2 more days to finish. And I'm doing pretty good with Buddy-a-thon. I am trying to still read this one, Saint Anything, by Sarah Dessen. I am on page 145, and I am trying my hardest not to DNF it. Why do I say that? It's just very, very slow moving. Nothing's really happening. I don't feel like picking it up. And this is the first Sarah Dessen book, and I don't know if I like it or not. So, yeah, so I'm trying to pick it up as much as I can, but I get fed up and then I put the book aside. So, yeah. And there's also a lot of drinking in here, and I don't like drinking, so that's another thing. So that's the first book. The second book that I am reading is The BFG by Roald Dahl. I didn't get very far. I read a couple of pages. I'm on page 29. And this is a middle grade book, and I'm enjoying it a little bit. But again, it's not really keeping my attention. So, yeah, so that's this one. The third book that I picked up, started to read, and now this one I'm reading like a chapter, then putting it down, and then reading a chapter, and then putting it down. And I am reading Faking Normal by Courtney C. Stevens. And I'm not really enjoying it. But I only got up to page 37. I'm on chapter 4, so we'll see if it picks up or whatnot. But I'm really not enjoying the writing style of this one, so we'll see if I continue reading this one. And then the library called me, and my book that was on hold for the longest time is finally in, and I started to read this one. It's This Is Where It Ends by, I don't know how to say the author's name, but this is about a school shooting, and this one is told by 4 people, so the POVs switch. They do tell you when it does switch, but I'm having a difficult time distinguishing who's talking. And I am on page 20, so I didn't get very far, and I wanted to read this one, but I'm not liking the POVs, so we'll see if this one even gets picked up again to read. So, yeah. Alright, so while I was in the library, I had a little bit of time, and I wanted to search the library, and normally I just pick my books out and I tell them to find them for me. And this time I was like, let me look down the aisle, and I went down the mystery aisle, and I found a book that was really, really interesting, and I just started reading it, and I'm enjoying this one. It's an adult book. It's called Hounding the Pavement by Judy McCoy, and I thought it was really cute. I really liked the cover, so I picked it up to see what this book was all about. It is a mystery book, and it is a series, so there are other books to this one, and it's about this woman who, she is a dog walker, and she hears the dogs talk to her, which is really interesting. And I'm only on page 23, and this is a laugh out loud book, because I'm reading and my kids are saying, "Why are you laughing, Mom? Why are you laughing, Mom?" So from page 1 to 23, I already laughed 2 or 3 times. So yeah, so this one's really interesting, and the dogs are talking to her, and yeah, it's pretty cute. I never heard this book before, and I just looked it up on. And I was like, oh, let me just take it out from the library and see if I like it or not. It's an adult book. I don't know if it I'm sure it has adult content, but so far it doesn't. I've been reading some passages to my kids because they're asking me why am I laughing. So, yeah. So I'm really enjoying this one, so I'm hoping to continue this one. So that's what I picked up. And I have a stack of books that I started and did not continue on. And this is the stack that's sitting on the side of my desk. This is crazy. These are all books that I DNF'd, that I started but did not finish. And I just put them aside. I just wasn't interested in reading them. The first one is The Vegetarian, and I really enjoyed the first part of the book. That's this one. I enjoyed the first part of the book, but then they switched POVs on me, and now I'm not quite liking it. But, yeah, so I'm hoping to continue this one. This is a library book. So I have this. I put my Dragonfly in Amber on hold. That's because it wasn't moving. It wasn't moving along. It was like very slow paced, and I needed a change just for my audiobook. So I do have it on hold, and I did get up to chapter 36, which is page 604. So, yeah. So the show is kind of on topic. So whatever I saw on the last episode, I already read, so which is pretty good. So that's this. Then I have The Edge of Never. This one threw me for a loop in the very beginning on page 16. It brought back very bad memories, so I had to put the book down, and I did continue reading on, but then I just afraid to read more, I guess. I don't want more memories coming up because I did have nightmares. So, yeah, so that's this one. And Big Little Lies, I started to read that one. I might go on audio with this one because Leon Morty is my favorite author. I really enjoyed everything I read from her. So I don't know why I'm not picking this up again. So we'll have to see. So that's this one. This was for the book club, but I just didn't get very far. And man, it is hot. It's 80-something degrees in my house. I can't. Why is it so hot? Anyway, and then Gone. I started this one, and what I read was really good, except everything else is pulling me away from it, and I didn't get very far. I stopped at page 89, so I really want to read this again. So, but I don't know what's going on with my reading mood. And this one, I started this one, Wink Poppy Midnight, and I already mentioned that the names are driving me crazy. So I had to return this back to the library. Now I did pick it up again from the library, and I continue. I am on page 79. So besides the names, I'm enjoying it, but the names are driving me crazy. I don't see why people name their kids these names. I guess they're nicknames. I don't know. But, yeah, so I'm hoping to continue reading this one as well. And I think the short story book, I got stuck on one, and I just put it aside. And that's it. I have lots of books that I'm currently reading. I hate to DNF everything, but we'll see. Yeah, and I'm very hot. Oof. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in another video. Bye!